What's up, my enlightened ones? Welcome back to Enlightened Ones Tarot. I'm Ash, and in today's video, I will be doing the quickie for Virgo, Sun, and Moon, Rising, Venus. For whenever you see this, please keep in mind that all of my videos are technically timeless. So if it went to you as meant for you, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't here on my table for another Virgo, or check out another Virgo reading here on my channel or your other signs if you're being called to do so. If you are new here, guys, I like to conduct personal and spiritual growth, self-development type of readings that are meant to help you level up in your life by letting shit go, calling you out on situations, and just working through situations to be able to move past them and manifest the best life that you guys deserve. So if that's what you're looking for, then this is the reading for you. Let's go ahead and get it started. Messages, advice, or guidance for Virgo. Messages, advice, guidance for Virgo. All right, we got the Two of Wands in reverse, and we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So some of you guys are possibly just lacking motivation and drive and fire and with some certain situation. But let's keep it moving and get some more stuff out here. However it resonates, this is a general reading, guys. Okay, I feel like that's going to change, though. We have the Ace of Swords, which is like a spark in the mindset. So like an ideal. That's what I was like trying to think, right? So for some of you who've been sitting here stagnant, there's going to be ideals and things, epiphanies type of situations coming to you guys. But you got to make sure that you are listening to the universe to be able to hear them. We also have the Tower in reverse. Some of you could just be feeling out of loss because you've been dealing with the Tower. The Tower is usually a shake up to wake you up. And it can mean any type of thing that kind of throws you off. And it's done because maybe you didn't pay attention to the signs of the universe, or you just kind of didn't handle a situation and then kind of just blew up in your face, is what we see with the Tower. But the fact that it's in the reverse is good because it means actually getting through the Tower moment and actually being able to see the Tower moment as being important, right? So I feel like the Tower moment for some of you is going to spark an ideal or some type of inspiration or something in your head and your thoughts, because that is a mental card that's going to help you carry on past the situation and move to the next chapter or the next lesson, however you look at it. Messages, advice. Oh, see, and I seen this card earlier and then it flipped back up again. The Eight of Wands in reverse, more wands in reverse. This means passing up on opportunities or things happening too fast and you're not able to catch your grip or have too many things going on. But I feel like just based on the cards that are on the table, I'm really seeing a lot of like almost letting past opportunities pass you guys by. And it's because you're lacking that fire and you're lacking that ambition and that motivation to do whatever it is, however it resonates in your life, whatever that may mean to you. All right, the juggling act here with finances. For some of you, it's a job situation. For some of you, I feel like you're managing too much and you could have maybe a couple sideline things, jobs or situations going on, and it's just like, it's a lot of a juggling act that you guys are dealing with, and that could be dimming your fire a little bit. So it's like, where do you put your focus? And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. I love because the Eight of Pentacles is like you will be rewarded, like your hard work will pay off, but you have to have patience. And then here we have the Seven of Swords in reverse right under the Tower, which means making an amends with someone or making an amends with a certain situation or someone that you might have had beef with, is what we see with the Seven of Swords in reverse. I also see kind of like that imposter syndrome type of situation. So for some of you, you may not feel like you're good enough to be where you want as well. Or for some of you, you were in a position where you didn't want to be, and that's kind of where that Tower moment happened. It kind of might have maybe like called you out in that certain situation. But ultimately, at the end of the day, in the reverse position, I usually see, you know, calming the mind, any like internal like thoughts or like beliefs, or self-limiting beliefs rather, starting to let those go. For some of you, your mind manifested this tower. I feel like some of you know that, like manifested whatever to blow up into your face, and now it's like the time to try to get out of that, because it is like dimming your fire, guys. But let's go ahead and get an angel card out here, to see just a direct answer to this reading, as well as to you guys personally. So I mean, it may be, this card may answer a question that you guys might have or been wanting some type of answer. It's more like a direct answer type of card. So let's go ahead, and I'm just shuffling that up. Let's get one of these out here. It says, "You're ready" is one that fell. And listen to your instincts. In regards to this reading, you're ready, meaning light that fire, listen to your instincts. The universe is trying to help guide you guys, but you might be too distracted to hear what the universe is trying to tell you. And then, like I said, however these answers might resonate with you guys on a personal level outside of this reading, whatever, the universe is saying that you guys are ready and to trust your instincts. So that's huge. Trusting instincts is really hard for people, especially because the ego kind of gets in the way and throws it off, and then people are kind of like, it's hard to try to figure that out. So meditation is always a good one as well, to pay attention to your instincts, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, as well as your dreams. We're about to get a Moonology card out here. Here we go. It says, "The end to a tough cycle approaches." Full moon in Capricorn. I love that so much, because I see a tough cycle here, especially with all those wands in the reverse position. A lot of lack of fire. We got the Tower here. We got the 7. We got the 8, right? So the hardship is going to end. But you guys have to follow. You have to be ready to level up, in a sense. You got to be ready, you know, for when it does come to an end, and then that growth, and then that new spark, and that new spark over there with that ace, and that new desire, you know, comes over here with action, and desire card over there with the 2. So I mean, that's really, really deep. I love that. But I'm gonna go ahead and sum up the reading with the card from the Crystal Oracle deck. Please keep in mind that you do not need to own this crystal to benefit from these messages, advice, guidance, and energy of the crystal. And if you do own it, just make sure you're taking care of your crystal, and your crystal will take care of you in return. All right, let's go ahead and get a crystal energy out here. You guys are ready. You just have to have that confidence. And when it says like the end of a tough cycle approaches and you're ready, I see it as you've learned the lesson, or you're becoming close to learning the lesson. And that's what we see with the Tower in reverse, like learning lessons. And yeah, some shit went down, but like you're able to find what the point was and be optimistic about it to move on. A bunch fell. Crystal energy for Virgo. We got lithium quartz. I love quartz because quartz is really good for intuition. Connecting to higher self. Great for magnification of energies. Cleansing of energies as well. Don't forget, we need to cleanse our chakras, guys, often, especially if you're dealing with that bullshit. And then yeah, and it's like also purification too. So I really, really, really love that. But I believe this quartz is kind of a mixture of like the upper chakras. But let's go ahead and get out the essential meaning. so I can send y'all on y'all's merry way. It says peace, fulfillment, joy, interconnectedness. Exactly. Find your light again. Find that hope again. Find that fire and that spark again, because that's really, really, really what you guys need at this point in your life. But let's go ahead and see what it says for the meditation of this crystal. It says it can be used to release attachments to specific outcomes, or even just hold in the hand to calm your fears and your nerves. It says if you have it on your nightstand or in your pillowcase, it can assist you with difficult sleeping due to overactive mind. That's another thing it's really good for, like I said earlier, about meditation. And kind of clearing the mind so that you can trust your instincts, because if it's too loud or you're too distracted, you're not going to be able to receive those messages from the universe, guys. But I feel like all the messages have been said, so I'm going to go ahead and end the reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are able to take this reading, learn. I hope that you have some peace and some calmness during this journey in this certain situation that you guys are dealing with in the moment. And I hope that I see you guys back here next month or next time. Namaste.